Over with his first kick in AFL footy. He'd like that one back. And the Hawks on the move here. Crows had run forward, and now Kazitsky out the back.
Mitch Lewis, a good long kick forward.
Goalless last week against Melbourne, and he gets the opener in Launceston today. Phillips through the traffic. Hanrahan all the way back to go forward. Scrimshaw, time to spend it wisely. And he carried the pack to O'Brien. He does kick straight when he gets it. 6 straight for the season. Make that 7 straight for the season. High, play on. Burgoyne, long. Kazitsky! Got a good set of hands. 6 playing forward as well. Dylan Moore, a pick 67. Done pretty well with some of the late picks in recent drafts. And Kazitsky tries it home. Hawks have 3. Well, James it back out. Good mark by Hardwick. Jaff. Dance step inside, delightful. Will he go all the way? They can't catch him. Goes to the pocket. That'll do. Kazitsky.
That's where I think this man can get to. Goes forward of centre, so creative. You know the great.
A 3-goal opening term for Jacob Kazitsky. Warble scrambles it out of the area. Wingard wanted to turn and go. Does go. Phillips. So open space ahead. Long kick to the one-on-one in that space. Kazitsky. Front on contact, no pay from the umpire. Do they? Did well enough. Gave it back to Phillips though. Hits the goal square. O'Brien down there. Kelly, O'Brien, Kelly. It hasn't been touched. It's all the way through. Phenomenal from Phillips.
The kick. It's the slowest goal we've seen. It's a hack forward, a wobbly kick, and look at it just beeline for the goals and then end over end. Just teasing the Crows defender.
Hamill, butts. Wasn't a handball. Holding the ball, but play on advantage. Mitchell floats it inside 50. Kazitsky again, going for 4. Gave it up to Bruce. Shrugs, goals. Step inside was nice. Play on. Almost more. Stolen back by McPherson. Handball turnover. Warple. Danger here, Mitchell. He pulled the kick late. Outstanding. He knew he had the option in Bruce. He sized up the space and he just floated it into space for Bruce to run onto it. 69% goal kicker career. It's a work of art. Hemmed into the boundary. Crows have plenty of players around it. They swarmed around it. And now Hawthorn have players behind the ball. Juff wastes no time. Mitchell, Scrimshaw, part of the seas, went for home and nails it. First goal for Jack Scrimshaw for his career.
They always know the teammates, don't they? They know those players that haven't kicked a goal before and they come from everywhere. So as the dump kick again, a little bit too much towards the corridor from an Adelaide perspective, and that allowed the Hawks to rebound quickly, and that's a good finish on the run. And then inevitably
just before half-time, so you expect him to be fully assessed, and we'll see if he can come back out and join the team in the second half.
Okay, Mitchell. Now Lewis, was he held? He was. It's Mitch Lewis's ball to end this run of 6 Crows goals in a row. And he sneaks it in by a coat of paint. Izzy Watt, parents are here, sisters here, partners here, grandparents are here, and Riley Philthorpe turning it on debut. And the Crows turning it on. Wingard. Somehow Hawthorn need to turn it on in a hurry. And that's a mark. Kazitsky was good early. He was kept quiet in the second term, but this could be. And Kazitsky lining up to kick his 4th for the Hawks as this goal fest continues.
We love the new rules. We love the new game. What a fantastic performance this is. I mean, the Hawks are doing a lot right. They really are. It's just conversion at the other end. They just can't stop the bleeding. The Adelaide Crows, their forward 50 is absolutely humming, but this is a quality mark. Really loving what Jacob Kosicki's bringing in 2021. May have solved that problem forward of centre. They've got
They're taking the goal kicker off. Not enough rotations with this high-scoring game back again. Moore flicks it over. Phillips the inside kick. O'Meara got it. Poured it in last grab. At 27 possessions, 10 tackles in the loss to Melbourne last week. So he does fight, even when the chips are down. And he might have lit the fire for Hawthorn.
on their bike here, the Hawks. They need to get some centre bounce clearances, some opportunities while you've got 6-6-6. The forward line's functioning really well. 11 goals from 33 entries is well above AFL standard.
Walker, O'Brien, Frost, well read, and plays on immediately. O'Meara, Mitchell. The usual Hawthorn suspects when they're flying, starting to find it. Mitchell heads low, it's a 2-on-2. Butts goes flying, Kosicki back of the pack. Hawthorn well and truly alive. And Kosicki's got 5.
They bought it early and have gone into their shell since. But this kick here from Mitchell, it just hung long enough in the air to draw the third man in. As soon as the release there off Kosicki was committed to, he was gone.
Never seen so many.
He thought about it.
Lead up. He might start close to the man here and just play on. I reckon he's going to take off here.
Hasn't kicked a goal this season, Jarman Impey. Gets a chance here for a momentum changer for Hawthorn. 3 in a row for the Hawks.
50 to kick the ball.
And that's where the new stand rule is ridiculous.
Nothing you can do, is it?
It's ridiculous.
Look at it.
You might as well sit on the ground. But what's the point of actually standing? You just humiliate Rory.
Strapped back towards the wing. McAdam flies, Walker flies, Frost collects. Warple, nice drop step. Kicks at 60, gets it inside 50. Bruce almost collects it. Mike Crummett, shrug off. No goal kicker. Sensational. It's a one-kick game.
He's got enormous core strength. He gets low to the ground and he drives through the tackler. You see here, bang. And then the rest is easy. The rest he's been doing for 10 years. They're in this game, the Hawks, and it's the smalls up forward that are just starting to light up.
He barrels it, but it's touched. Swinshaw's got to have to go. Cousins hit the belly of the ball. McAvoy, huge mark. He did have the reach. Kosicki, no, Lewis this time.
Look at the ball, trying to go through the corridor, take some risks.
Keeps it low, it's their home, away from home, Hawthorn. They're tough to beat here.
Supply getting it in there. So they've had of the last 14 inside 50s, they've kicked 5 goals too. So there's no problem with the tools and the targets they're providing. It's the Crows that have dried up.
But they'll be outside the top 8. Hawthorn have won a classic. A high-scoring, free-flowing